Hi, this is Brian at Fool for Peppers. Today I'd like to create a very simple project, a couch table using just standard purchased by the foot lumber that you could get at any of the big box stores like Lowe's or Home Depot. In this case I'm using 1x2, 1x3, and 1x4 oak. I think I've got about $30, a little less than $30 in the lumber, and the reason I've got reason I wanted to do the project is some people don't have a planer, they don't have a lot of equipment to be able to rip the boards down and plane the edges. In this case, I've just bought the boards. I'm going to cut them to length on the chop saw, and I'm going to use my handy dandy new K5 jig and assemble it, and then all we'll have to do is finish the table. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the boards for the top and get those glued up. Okay, we're going to start with the first board. Is a 1x4. It actually measures 3/4 by 3.5 inches. I'm going to cut 4 of these boards, glue them together. I'm not going to use biscuit joiner. I'm just assuming people don't have biscuit joiners. If you do, that what makes it great. You can put it together with it, but otherwise it should be strong enough just to be able to use standard wood glue and clamps to be able to clamp it together. So first thing I do is make sure that the board is a total of 72 inches. It's just a hair over it. So when I cut it, the width of the blade is I'm probably gonna end up making the whole thing about 17 and 7 inch long by the time I trim the ends to make sure that they're all true. So first board we're gonna cut is 18 inches. Okay, now I've got the top boards, the 1x4 boards cut to length 18 inches long. So all I'm going to do is put a little glue on 3 of the edges and then clamp them together. Now I'm going to take the 1x2 board and cut it up into 6 sections, 4 14-inch pieces, and then 2 8-inch pieces. This is going to make up the legs, the top and bottom legs of the table, and the 2 8-inch pieces are stringers to go in between. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those up now, and I'll be right back to you. Okay, I've cut up the 6 boards of the 1x2 board. I'm going to set the 2-inch boards off to, or the 8-inch, 2 8-inch boards for the stringers, in between stringers off to the side, and 2 bottom and 2 top runners. I'll lay these out. I'm going to go to the chop or the miter saw and cut up the 1x3 board into 2 20-inch pieces and 1 8-inch piece, and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I've got the 1x3s cut 20 inches long, and you can see that I'm making 2 mirror image leg sets here. I'm actually going to, so I've got reference points and I don't drill them on the wrong sides. I'm going to put X marks on where I'm going to put my pocket holes, and we're off to the pocket hole jig. Okay, now that I got the pocket holes drilled, I'm going to assemble one of the legs. I'm going to offset the back of it 2 inches in. Okay, a little technical difficulty. I had a battery run down. Had to go get another battery. As you can see, I've got one set of legs, or one side of the table leg completed. We're going to start on the other. Okay, now you've got mirrored image sets of legs. I'm going to go and drill the pocket holes in the two, or actually three 8-inch stringers that go in between, and start mounting those. Good morning. I've taken the top out of the clamps and done some sanding on it to clean it up. I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to go ahead and sand the two legs. Okay, what we're going to do now is go into the assembly process. I didn't show this on the video, but I've drilled countersunk 3 holes on each one of these top runners, so I can run a screw in and mount the top. I've got the other side laying down flat on the table. I'm going to put a little glue on each one of the end connections here. I've already laid out my locations on the board laying on the table. See if I can get this front one clamped so it doesn't move. And then I can make some measurements and make sure that I'm all square. Okay, I'm ready to attach the top to the legs. Again, I said I countersunk some holes. I've been using 1 1/4" screws to assemble everything. I'm going to use to attach the top. I'm still going to use the pocket hole screws, but I'm going to go to an 1.5" screw so it will penetrate into the top. You could use regular wood screws if you like. Okay, I'm squaring it up with a framing square on one side. I centered the top on the board 2 inches from the back. Okay, here's the completed project.